Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Vape Black Lights, we take a look at this. Today's product comes courtesy of Roger Damps of Burn Your Tongue, the favorite emporium for all things delectably hot, with actual real live physical locations along the Wasatch Front in Utah. If you're like me, when you're looking for a sauce slinger, you want selection. And with well over 800 varieties, you're sure to find it at Burn Your Tongue. You can also check out Burn Your Tongue on Facebook and Instagram, as well as Burn Your Tongue online. Roger is one of the true aces in the chili head world, and we raise our flame in salute. Now, let us return to the ceremony. And what this is from Seed Ranch, it is the Umami Everyday Sauce. Now, this is one I've known about for a while. I've been interested in on and off for a while prior to this video. But we have oven-dried olives, porcini, mushrooms, and capers. So 3 of my favorite things right out of the gate. And there is a reserve of this. I absolutely will be attempting to track down the reserve, because the one thing this doesn't have is heat. It's an everyday sauce for sure. And okay, so every savory dish, to me, this really speaks of meat. There's no heat. The hottest we get here is chipotle, but we'll take a look at this. So we have water, we have tamari, we have olive oil, tomato paste, capers, garlic, balsamic, Kalamata olives, oh, absolutely, dried porcini mushrooms, carrots, date, red miso, seaweed, chipotle, toasted sesame oil, cumin, and there's, what is this, konjac? Something there, and it is. Well, let's crack it open. And they're right. You could put this on anything savory. Anything, I think. I've been tempted to use it. I was tempted to use it in other places. I was like, this would be fantastic in ramen. I was actually going to make bruschetta with it, but that would not be the good move. And we'll get into that in a minute, but this very nice sort of darker tan, light brown, just a gorgeous sauce. It is so beautiful. Like, this is... Well, we'll get into the accolades here in a second, but let's get into this. I'll just tell you this. This is one of the most delicious sauces of any kind I have ever had in my entire life. Now, the reason I didn't make bruschetta with it is because that is meant to be more fresh. And this, with that smoke and the umami and all that kind of stuff, just to me, didn't seem like where I would want to go with fresh tomatoes and fresh mozz and maybe some fresh basil. And I made a version of it a few times here. I wanted to go fresh for this one, but there is just so much going on here, and it is all umami. It is 100%. But you know, like one of the nice things is, you know, some fishes have a good amount of umami, and like smoked salmon, for instance, like this would go. There is a bit of smokiness to this. There's no heat. It's just chipotle. That's as hot as it goes, and it's way, way back too. But enough smokiness reads through in this that you do kind of have to keep that in mind. You can't use it ubiquitously. It's got to go somewhere where you want a little bit of smoke flavor, which is where meats come in so nice. And what do I got here? Well, I'll tell you, I've got some grilled pork chops. Could not be fresher off the grill. And just my usual salt, pepper jobbies here. And cooked to perfection as usual. Now, in fact, let's double check this one too while we're at it. Yeah. I'm very slowly getting the hang of the new, since I've replaced the tent, it is just completely screwed with all my heat zones on the grill. But, all right. This is so good. This is a sauce that it's kind of like the ultimate foodie sauce, I think. What other people like it? I mean, maybe. Maybe normies would like it. Maybe, hell, maybe they didn't even appreciate it. My fear is that they would attempt to quantify it somewhere like a steak sauce. You know, and we all do that. We all say, what is this thing like in comparison to another thing? The sauce sort of defies that a bit. It doesn't really... Those calamatas and the mushrooms are just so... Wow. Like I am very, very impressed with this. I've said before that this is one of those years where I'm kind of picking the wrong year for it, but I'm kind of tracking on burgers a little bit. And I've been playing around with the Bork burgers, trying to get a handle on this grill. And of course, Bork, I've had it here and there in other videos, is I don't know if other places are doing it, but Kroger, I go to a Kroger, and that one, that's kind of my main shopping grocery store, and but they've been trying to do that. And right now, Bork is about $4 a pound. And I mean, it definitely is not. It's not the same as hamburger. You're not going to ever confuse the two. But it's like a less flavor dense sort of hamburger. And it definitely is worlds beyond anything that you can get at fast food right now. Oh. Tricky. So good. I put it on, I think right now, everything except for seafood. And that's just because I don't generally eat a whole ton of seafood. But it's great on chicken. It's absolutely stellar on pork. And regular beef as well. You just like, this is about as much of a sure thing in a sauce as I think is out there right now for what it's trying to do. I guess if umami's not really your thing, you might find it interesting. Like my mom will say that something is interesting, but she won't necessarily want to repeat it. This one I absolutely am going to track down the reserve version of this. And that doesn't go crazy hot either. It's only habaneros. Rather than chili head, if there is one thing I think this is missing, for me anyway, it is a little bit of heat. And I don't, as a rule, keep a whole ton of steak sauces on hand. This is probably where it's going to come in. The salt and the pepper with the grill is just, this is just amazing. Like certain bites I'll get out of this and I'll just be like, wow. Yeah, this is just incredible. This sauce. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I definitely have got my eyes on that reserve now. So I will be looking for that one. Come here, you. I'm pleased that I'm actually starting. Like, I'm trying some new grilling techniques this year. It's stuff I've been interested in trying for a while, but I'm reluctant once I get a good method to play around with stuff, and changing the heat temps has really changed everything. So I got to start all over anyway. So I might as well. Like, now is a good time to try it. This is the first time I've tried something like an actual pork chop. Oh my God. It's so good. Man. This is it's just a brilliant tamari and smoothie out with olive oil, giving it some density with the tomato paste. Like, it's just a really extremely well done, well put together sauce. I tend to go fairly umami heavy anyway. or I try to, with the chops and whatnot. And this both drives it a little bit higher, but also complements it. And this is a really smart way. Yeah, it is. I really like what they did. Picking tamari and then picking the miso the way that they did, also just really smart. I am gonna probably I'm gonna have to try this on some ramen, I think. It's trying to straddle, the line where you would use it on a heavier meat, but also it's going to work well on a light meat. Like, it's just so very well thought out. The toasted sesame oil, again, very smart. This is the kind of sauce that, I don't know about you, but when I run across stuff like this, I will make it a point to try and track down stuff to pair with it. Comparing it on a cheeseburger versus a bacon cheeseburger. Like, that's something I want to do. I don't get and eat a whole lot of bacon, but I really am interested to see how this would contrast, with a regular cheeseburger versus a bacon cheeseburger. Oh, and if I sauteed some mushrooms and I use this as a finish sauce with the heat. There's just a myriad of things you can do with this. And the mushroom stuff, I was just thinking of burgers. There's 3 of them. And I haven't even got to the other food yet. So this is just a incredible, wonderful, wonderful sauce. And if you care at all about umami, this is well worth tracking down if you don't want heat. I haven't seen the reserve out in the wild. I am going to be on the hunt for that, though, because I 100% want to try that. That is, for me, I think, probably a must. And it's kind of wild, too, with, I haven't anything until this year from Seed Ranch. I mean, it's been around for a while. And the first thing I had was, it was okay. Well, it was solid. It was solid. It was solid sauce. This is just mind-blowing. And I expect the reserve is going to be that much more with a little bit of heat behind it. I'm pretty excited about that. But definitely, if you like umami, if you like great tasting sauces, if you're a foodie, this has got to be on your radar. And no heat to it. It is definitely just flavor. You could make just... I'm just going to sit here and tell you what to make with it. You can make a wonderful peppercorn sauce with this as well. So many things that you could play around with on this. I can see where it'd be lovely on some ham, a Thanksgiving turkey. I mean, this is one of the few sauces where it says, pair with anything umami. And I think it is, because I can't think of anything where I wouldn't want to at least attempt it. I mean, it's certainly, it's not a hot sauce. It's not where I would try to, like put it in mac and cheese or anything like that. But pairing it with like stuff like that, those pork chops, for instance, was magnifique. Yeah, definitely. this one should have your attention. It is quite worthy. I'll just leave it right there. So that was the Seed Ranch Everyday Umami Sauce. Number 4. In peace. To serve the flame.